I don't really have all my wits about me because not safe for work manhua ate up my brain cells today. Hi everyone, this is me. I've been dying to get home from work today to do this video because of the latest 魔道祖师 manhua panels. So last week I talked about the bathtub scene and how the Manhua Artist had dropped some leaked panels. It was so exciting. And then this week, of course, we had the aftermath of the Wangxian frolic, where they kind of misunderstand each other and we're deep in the angst again. And then today, the Manhua Artist, who is this wonderful soul who keeps feeding and feeding the 魔道祖师 fandom, dropped an entire panel of super not safe for work, full frontal, groin to groin, mouth to mouth, saliva dripping panels that just blew up my timeline. And I happened to open up Twitter in the middle of a meeting, and it took every ounce of self-restraint not to react. You know, with Han Guangxin's lightsaber, as Bond calls it on Twitter, just made my head want to explode. I was both stunned and overjoyed at the same time. So the Manhua Artist goes by the pseudonym Mao Tuan Xiao Jian Jian, which is sort of like loosely translated to hairball little sword. But on Twitter, the artist goes by the name Tu Bing Da Dao Dao, which is like bald cookie, large knife. I mean, this artist definitely has a sense of humor and is totally rolling with the 魔道祖师 punches, giving the fandom, you know, everything our thirsty little hearts desire. I don't know what we did to deserve this, but you know, I am just lapping every little bit of it up. So the leaked manhua panels actually gave me an even more exciting platform for this particular video, because I intended to only update on the fact that I have received my volume 1 of the 魔道祖师 manhua. As I showed you last week, I already own the 魔道祖师 manhua that was printed in China. So I didn't know that in September last year, there was a version issued by Pingxing in Taiwan. So I'll just tell you a little bit about the differences. Of course, the first thing is that they are of a different size. So the China version is a B5 size and the Taiwan version is an A5 size. I love them both, but I do think that maybe the Pingxing version is slightly more portable if you want to put it in your bag to carry around. The covers have the same art, but the Taiwanese version has gold embossing for the title 魔道祖师. From a quick flip through and comparison, it seems like most of the color tones are the same, but there are certain panels in the Taiwan version that are slightly brighter and more vivid. Now, I've been told that the Taiwan version is more gory and perhaps, hopefully, more explicit because it doesn't face the same censorship restrictions as the China version does. So you may be wondering, like, why is there two versions when they're both in Chinese? So there are two versions of written Chinese, traditional Chinese and simplified Chinese. Basically Chinese characters developed from glyphs and pictograms. And then in the 1950s, mainland China decided that in order to make literacy a little bit easier, they decided to simplify some of these characters, which has led to the modern day simplified Chinese. It is actually the same language, but the characters are different. So traditional Chinese can, I suppose, be described as a longer form. It is slightly more complicated and has more strokes. And these strokes were simplified into what is called simplified Chinese. So it's not that the language has been simplified, but the characters have been simplified. There are actually lots and lots and lots of different Chinese dialects, and many of them are not mutually intelligible. So two Chinese people from different regions might not understand each other when they speak, because the pronunciation and the usage and the tones are completely different. But if they write, they will understand each other because the script is the same. And this is one of the very interesting and unique features of the Chinese language. So in today's context, Hong Kong, Taiwan, and Macau continue to use traditional Chinese characters, while mainland China, Singapore, and Malaysia use simplified Chinese. And I think that as long as you can read the characters in one form, either simplified or traditional, you can usually make a very good educated guess when you see the characters in the other form, because of the way Chinese characters are structured and where there are certain similarities in the way the characters are built. If you're interested in this aspect of Chinese, just let me know in the comments below and I can do another video. I thought it'd be interesting for you to at least see visually the difference between simplified Chinese and traditional Chinese characters. Now, if I place the characters side by side, you can see that these are the exact same words in Chinese, and the one on the left is the simplified Chinese version and the one on the right is the traditional Chinese version. So the two manhuas came with some extras, as many of these Chinese publications do. And for the China version, there are these 4 bookmarks. So, 韦有宪, 蓝忘机, 江澄, and Jinling. I don't know whether when the manhua was originally published, whether there was a bonanza of extras, but I didn't get it then because I hadn't discovered Mo Dao Zu Shi, so I just have the regular version. Now the Taiwan Pingsing version came with this acrylic card, which is the same as the cover, and it's in this plastic wrap that's all terrible and wrinkled, I guess because the bookstore must have kept it in stock till now. I'm not sure if you can see, but the wrinkled plastic left a really strange wrinkle pattern on the acrylic card, but when I rub it, the wrinkles seem to go away. In the context of the leaked manhua today, I'm not sure whether it's super appropriate or super inappropriate. You decide and tell me in the comments. So pre-orders for volume 2 of the Taiwanese manhua are about to drop somewhere in the middle of May. So as a thank you to my subscribers and my viewers, I will definitely do a giveaway, but I want to be really sure that I get my hands on the copies first. So I'm thinking I will do a giveaway of both volume 1 and 2. So make sure you click like and subscribe and stay tuned to my channel if you want to have a go at this giveaway. And you can follow me on Twitter as well at May_sweetpea. So till next time, take care and stay safe everyone. Bye!